Perfectionism is a trap. In fact, I think nothing good comes from perfectionism. Isn't it interesting how perfectionism in today's society almost is worn as a badge of honor or sold as a virtue in a job interview as something to be proud of? When actually, I believe perfectionism is a limiting factor. The truth is something very insidious. That in fact, there is a huge, deep fear underlying perfectionism. A deep fear, almost a terror and an angst around the question, am I good enough? Am I worthy? And I can take that a step deeper to, will I ever be good enough? Will I ever be worthy unless I'm perfect? And this is how we hold ourselves back, because the belief that perfectionism is possible is actually a trap. It's a myth. It's not possible. Even if I create something that I personally believe is perfect, in someone else's eyes, it might be very far from that. So it's not available to us. This robs us of any joy, any love, any enthusiasm as we create. In fact, not only does it prevent people from completing things and putting things out there, but for many perfectionists, it stops you from even trying. So for a long time, I've had the theory that perfectionism and procrastination are the flip side of the same coin. So some perfectionists won't even start something. They procrastinate almost to the degree of being locked up and frozen because they don't want to do it if they can't do it perfectly. How do we swim against the stream of society, which is screaming at us from all areas, you're not good enough unless you're perfect. And the way to perfection is eat the right yogurt, drive the right car, go to the right vacation spots. How do we swim against the stream of social media where we see the highlight reel of someone else's life and we compare and contrast it to the fullness, the wholeness, the ups and downs, the truth of life reel of our own life? Here's the answer that I've been playing with. I've recognized that there's a crossroad. There's a crossroads when I'm working, when I'm creating, where I get an idea or something to the place of good enough, where it's still fun, where I'm enthusiastic and I'm engaged. And there's this spot at this crossroads where if I keep working with it to try and make it perfect, it becomes obligatory, draining, and stressful. It really becomes all the negative things that work can be. So I've embraced the idea of done is better than perfect. And if I can get something to 90% of the way there, and I'm still enthusiastic and engaged and excited about it, it's good enough. And I send it out to the world. Where can you apply done is better than perfect and embrace good enough to improve your life?